How you guys doing? Welcome to my live. Chilling with Chyna. Getting ready to turn it up for you. Yes. Thank you. Can't wait to get my DJ back. That's my DJ, Churchill, the Meme King. Here. Okay, you guys ready? I see you coming on. You're coming on slowly. You're a beautiful day in Connecticut. Yes, it is. Now it's about to be a beautiful day online. And so
China Doll Motion Pictures present
Flash, flash, film it, flash, flash and film it, flash, flash and film it.
Hey, China done, honestly confess, and I endorse you, the real boss.
Well, it's your girl, Lucky Diamond, and it's time to let you know you're chilling with Chyna. Chilling with Chyna.
Yeah, it's Mr. Vegas, straight out of Kingston, Jamaica, hanging out with a hot, sexy Chyna. Bully, bully, bully.
13, watch out, no slackness, them girl in a China.
Chyna can taste victory, victory history. Chyna and Nesbit. Send it, dream big, so you can live big. My dream, my dream, my dream, my dream, my dream. Tell them my dream is to live my dream. Feel the whole, live a happy life, put it on me head and go. Look at me now, me mind for so long. Look at me now, look at me now, look at me now. Shows after shows after shows, after rows after. When Chyna name call is rows after rows, sweet melody and chorus after chorus. Them like a one door Chyna boss. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Chyna me tell you my life. When them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look now, blessing just a flow over. Chyna the copper, Chyna living like the customer track. Tell your life for them you come round. No one used to come round me now. Me a thank God for me blessing. No, me can afford to give back to some of the same people. Them who used to say things all who used to say. Chyna now, but she can't bust them same man a take bust come her stage what we call up. But she still a call up. Them bust them but she can't trust them. See them but she not up. Them hate them but me now. When them treat me less than good. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh, look at me now. Life now. Look at me now.
spring, yes, it started, but it's really coming now. So I'm really very much excited about that. I hope you are too. I know if you're in Hartford, Connecticut, you are, because on this side of the world, we get snow. We get snow, and the majority of our season is cold weather, like 2, sometimes 3 months of the heat, and then it's right back to hibernation time. So I can only imagine that the streets are probably filled. I don't know because I didn't go outside today in the Connecticut region. Actually, they're doing it in phases, and I don't know what's going on out there. If you're out there, and you let me know you're in the Connecticut area you're at, but just let me know what's going on if you're there. Okay. I've been seeing some posts about it, and I'm trying to find out to read that for you. Is So he was like, I'm not a dove, so I'm not going outside today. You doves go right ahead and fly. I'm like, oh my gosh, people, the jokes are Connecticut open. That's going to be our daily topic for today. We'll get into that later on. What's going on in Connecticut? We'll adhere to what's going on in your area. So you're chilling with Chyna on a Wednesday afternoon. I know the day. Thanks for chilling with. It's Ty Trebet. Hold on.
Yes, he's in love with everyone, no matter how many times before. Every detail that he tells you lies already worked it out. I know that life is trust in God, trust in everything. That's how I know. Hey, I know it seems like a little child is talking about me. Can't make it on your own. Well, allow me to take way. Rejoice and gonna be glad. This is the day that God has made. This is a song, yeah. Take me from my enemy, but she me way out. Of the world, sing this for you, diamonds for you. Queen of the world, just one queen is worth you.
It's Chris Martin.
Where would I be?
As I continue with the mamas.
Firming on my life, nothing about you. From a bond, me and you are bar. Movie, I'm a princess. Movie, I'm a dance. Where would I be?
You're chilling with Chyna. With the voice of Chris Martin. Mama.
Special dedication to the big woman. From your love, your mama, let me see your one. Supposed to have from your sing. From your love, your mama, like this man. There's no one like
Papa shout to big yourself, baby.
You are my God. You are my God.
You are the best. I respect. Yeah. Oh, mama, you are the greatest. You are the best. You deserve my respect. Yeah. She's always there for me. Always take care of me. Mama ever show me love. Mommy must be passing for your wellness. Start fighting. Oh, mama, you want my respect. Yeah. Oh, mama, you are the greatest. You are the best. You listen, but don't still check you. You call me every day and ask me how me do. One bad for me off, me not have to. Cause I'm here, it love me rich number one. Mama, you are the million.
As I continue, it's the late great Garnett Sales. This one is called Mama. Big up all mothers out there. What old great till I'm done.
the responsibility in her hand. I love you true, and I know you love me.
I can't let play that song one time. The song big on the body. R.I.P. Garnett Sales. Your legacy lives on, right? Shouts out and big up all mamas out there. I'm gonna reset my Instagram and come back, alright? For my people who's live with me on Instagram, I gotta reset it and come again, alright? Watch me on YouTube live. Give me a second, let me update that, okay?
I love you true, and I know you love me too. Oh, mama, thank you. 'Cause I see you trying your best. Now it's up to me to do the rest. So just help me pray. I can every mama say, oh, Father, you please stay. Work every breath, all of the necessary needs. Oh, child, I beg you, please. One down, mama, without me. Reading my pictures, holy mama. Myself, still better stay, mama, please don't cry. Just remember God is standing by. I say, mama, you can.
I'm gonna pull it up one more time while I set back up my Instagram, okay?
Oh, mama,
We're chilling with Chyna. How you doing out there?
mama.
Make sure y'all staying healthy and safe, okay?
But it has since I was one. So it was my mother alone. With the responsibility in her hand. She said me heart feels in the school. She brought us to what I could do. And now I just done. Oh, now love me too. Oh, the sweetest thing I oh, fire shall rest. Mama taught us how to pray. Every mama say, oh, Father, give us this day. Our daily bread. Reading and praying to his holy from eyes. Clouds to run, stay on the seas of pride. Just remember God is standing by. I say, Mama, you can depend on me now. Cause I see you trying your best. Now it's up to me to do the rest. It doesn't matter what I do now. I just got to get your birds somehow.
Hope you guys enjoying the show.
Trying your best, now it's up to me to do the rest. Mama, you can depend on me now, cause I see you trying your best. Now it's up to me to do the rest. Oh, mama, 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 mama.
Hey, Papa. Hey, Marvin. Hey, Romaine. Hey, Barbs. What's up? Hey, Larry. Hey, Percy. Rachel with you, right? You're chill, Chyna. Happy birthday.
For the good Lord to pass my way. Oh, yeah. On this lovely day. Yeah. Three singing birds told me by sunrise he's always there in the morning, praying and blessing the day. I've heard about this little tale long time ago, but never had the faith to believe in my soul. Now Mother Nature said to me, three little birds singing a song, convincing me it was so. Now I'm on my way. Anyone come to see me this day, tell them I'll be gone for the day. I'll be down by the river, waiting for the good Lord to pass my way. Oh yeah. I'll be down by the river, singing songs of joy on this lovely day. Oh yeah. Ooh.
Back on. You on YouTube Live. Welcome to Chillin' with Chyna. It's a whole world of activities I got for you on YouTube. I got the Gaza One Down Cartel, a lot of his videos and things that and then sing tech all them times that I work with the world boss, the Gaza One Done, and I got it for you. I got all the Judgment Yard things too. Pick up Dada, aka Judgment Yard One Done, the king of Judgment Yard. It's busy signal. This one is called.
Toast to long life, we are prosper the most. Love your tone of voice when you call me name. Over and over, she scream again. He and the arms, me want you to remain till the sunshine come out again. Girl, you, baby. Miss you. I need your tenderness. You're all I need, and I'm always missing you. Miss you, baby. Miss you. I need your tenderness. I can't resist you. Miss you, baby. Miss you. Hello, baby, can you come?
Hey, Mark, how you doing? Give me a second. Hey, Brian. I gotta reset my thing. Ali. Hey, Energy Radio. Hey, Sheree. If you see me up and moving about, is because I'm trying to reset my Instagram. I don't know what's going on with my Instagram connection right now. And I'm just resetting it and start again. Okay.
Good vintage wine, sweet conversation, you and I. That's how we do. Now I'm gonna make sure that this time a love like yours will never leave me again. Hey, little girl, each time you pass my way, I'm tempted to touch. The dress you wear, your perfume, keep me wanting you so much. So much, baby. Now I can't help thinking of you. Of all the lonely nights when you put me through. Hey, little girl, each time you pass my way, I'm tempted to touch. The dress you wear, your perfume, keep me wanting you so much.
Thank you for joining me. Hi, how you guys doing?
I can't help thinking of you. All the lonely nights that you put me through. Come on, baby, let's sit down, talk about it, close the deal.
Do you remember I got a daily topic coming up next?
Vintage wine, sweet conversation.
Right after the Bougie Bonton's interview. I'm going to play the Bougie Bonton interview first and then go into daily topic. But I'm going to wait for my Instagram people to log back in because Instagram was acting weird. Then all of a sudden, I say, okay, let me just shut down my phone and restart it again. I shut down my phone, restarted again. Then I opened back my Instagram and it's a new look to my Instagram. Like, it was acting up because this is a new phone I just bought a couple of days ago. So it wasn't like it needed any update. But I don't know, the Instagram look changed. I don't know why. That was just the weirdest thing for me. Like, I'm like, why won't it allow me to go back live again? Like, I've been live for the last 2.5, almost 3 hours now. you know. And do remember that Chillin' with China comes on each and every Thursdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Energy Radio, energyradio.co. So if you're on Facebook and you want to watch it live, go to Energy Radio Hartford. If you're on Instagram and you want to watch it live, you can go to Energy Radio Hartford. Or you can just log on directly to the website, energyradio.co.co. It is .co, so don't think China is delusional. She's forgetting something. No. It's Energy Radio, energyradio.co. So each and every Thursdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. I'm there with my DJ Churchill. Each and every Fridays from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. I'm there with my DJ Churchill. And I'm here Monday through Wednesday, and I will also be going live on my platforms while I'm at Energy Radio. Shout out to Mike Johns again out there in California. We got some big things coming up for Chillin' with China to syndicate it on some other platforms. So thank you for that. I appreciate you as always, my brother from another mother. Yes, my Johns. It's one of the funniest things, and we've just been friends ever since and been communicating. And I'll fly to California, see what we can get going, and we meet up in Jamaica, that kind of efforts. So it's great when you meet people who do what you do, and you guys can do things together. Yeah. As I continue, it's the Judgment Yard Boss, aka Sizzla Kalonji, aka Dada. This one is called Come Kiss and Hug.
Baby girl, come kiss and hug me.
Shout out to my Judgment Yard family.
I never put no one above me. Love is so real. Make you feel good, take you somewhere special. If you just what you want, it's obsession. Hey girl, you're truly a blessing. There ain't no wrongs.
One more time. Remember that he's a king. Can't play one time. Mama Lou, one old sight. The Queen of Judgment Yard. Tallest father of a king. It's Sizzla Kalonji.
Baby girl, come kiss and hug me. Look into my eyes and tell me you love me. I never put no one above me. Love is so real.
Sorry. There's a China song. Mama loves the song, yeah. There's a lot of love songs that Sizzla sing that you probably don't hear.
Baby girl, come kiss and hug me. Look into my eyes and tell me you love me. I never put no one above me. Love is so real. Make you feel good, take you somewhere special. If you just what you want, it's obsession. Hey girl, you're truly a blessing. There ain't no wrongs without a better. Promise myself that I'm gonna be your man. I said I'd take care of you there and then. And the last I'll never go right and know it. Oh girl, I'm good there. Tender love you need.
As I continue, it's the Angel. It's a Black Tree Records production.
I see the clock
Mafia, big up yourself. This one is Ever Changing Time. Yeah.
And we ever changing time. Everything is going so much faster. It seems like I'm watching my life and everything I do. Wonder if the dreams that I believed in.
Brand new The Angel one more time. Black Sheep, big up yourself. Black Sheep Records Production. Mafi, big up yourself. It's the angel. And it's ever changing time. We're chilling with Chyna. Get familiar.
It's an ever-changing time, and be ever-changing time. Everything is going so much faster. It seems like I'm watching my life and everything I do. Wonder if the dreams that I believed in still come true. Caught in between, it comes back to you and me running out of time. Gotta find me a better understanding.
Everything say I'm fighting, girl. It's a remix.
I see the clock up on the wall, but I see the clock up on the wall,
We're chilling with Chyna.
it's an ever-changing time.
Good evening.
And be ever-changing time. Everything is going so much faster. It seems like I'm watching my life and everything I do. Wonder if the dreams that I believed in still come true. Caught in between, it comes back to you and me running out of time. Gotta find me a better understanding.
These songs just make you want to hug somebody and bubble on them. Yeah.
Demanding.
My family like it. One more time, because the Black Sheep Record thing. I'm a friend, yeah. The angel big up himself.
I see
Yeah, my girl, too, right?
but it don't bother me at all.
Because Marco Dean, mother.
Inside, I see the clock up on the wall, but it don't bother me at all. It's an ever-changing time.
It's brand new, the angel.
And be ever-changing time. Everything is going so much faster. It seems like I'm watching my life and everything I do. Wonder if the dreams that I believed in still come true. Caught in
I gotta pick up my big bad singer out of Kingston, Jamaica. Nitty Clutchy, pick up yourself, baby.
you and me running out of time. Gotta find me a better understanding. Everything keeps forgetting what's mine. Gotta find me a way to less demanding. And we're holding on so tight together all of my life. I see the clock up on the wall, but it don't bother me at all. It's an ever-changing time. I see the clock up on the wall, but it don't bother me at all. It's an ever-changing time.
I was gonna go into the Bougie Banton
I had some
and DJ Khalid interview after this.
so much of my
But you a big bad singer, log on. I'll play what I'm doing, right? It's Ghost featuring Nitty Kache. The girl is mine. Kache, pick up yourself, baby.
every night she walks right in my dreams. She's a mirror from the start. I'm so proud I am the only one who is special in your heart. The girl is mine.
What do you think?
It's Ghost featuring Nitty Kache.
I know she's mine. She's virgin. The dark girl is
Yeah, listen to Rose. I don't understand the way you think. Saying that she's yours, not mine. Sending.
One more time. I can't play my big singer. I didn't on the Instagram. I'm gonna play him one time, right? No. Watch you pick up yourself, baby. Manners and respect.
Every night she walks right in my dreams. Since I'm there from the start. I'm so proud I am the only one who is special in your heart. The girl is mine.
What do you think?
Yeah, the dark girl is mine.
I think she's mine, man.
I know she's mine.
She's not.
Can't you tell us who she belongs to?
She's mine. Ain't no way to think, saying that she's yours, not mine. Sending roses and your silly dreams, really just a waste of time. Oh, she's mine.
So you think
The dog is mine.
why'd you
Don't waste your time.
don't waste your time?
The dog is mine. Girl, you know I love you more than he.
Take you anywhere, but I love you endlessly. Love you even share. So come and go with me to out of town. But we don't both get another, so it's one or the other. Ain't for me you discover that she's like
I really want to bring you down, 'cause I really think it's time.
Don't she tell you one for one for her and she
After this song, I'm gonna go into the Buju Banton and DJ Khalid interview. So if you can't hear it, I need you to let me know that you can't hear it, okay?
It goes that I mean she loves, and I'm the only one she's treating. She tell me that I mean she loves. She tell me that I mean she loves.
But she ain't living in a dream world. No way you can get further.
She said that she is a new love.
But I'm the one to dream and love. So come, baby, so don't waste your time. That's it. The dark over is mine. So don't waste your time. Oh yeah, the dark over is mine. The girl is mine. The girl is mine.
Now, of course, my young precious man, but you know she belongs to me. You know what I mean? She needs a lover and a fighter. You know what I mean?
Hey, China doll, what's good? What's really good? We love you. Mwah! We always in full support of you. Yeah! Salute to China, aka China doll, my real pal. It's all about a diva with a class. It's all about energy radio. We gotta endorse Mondays to Friday. I had the fun there. Morning radio has never been so hype. My gosh, and this survives the people them like. And if you say China, sister, mwah, love you, man. Yeah.
Mwah! Love you, Aloe. Thank you so much for those drops, Aloe Zaid. Oh my gosh, you're like a lifesaver. And to all my artists that's logged on and watching me live on Instagram and or Facebook or YouTube, I'm gonna inbox you. I need your drops, or inbox me and say, China, send me your number, send me your email address so I can send the drops over. So get the drops ready. You're chilling with China. That's the name of my morning radio talk show. Comes on in the morning, and when I'm live Monday through Wednesday. Right now, because of the pandemic, I come on different times. On Thursdays and Fridays, you can catch me on Energy Radio, like Aloe told you guys. Every Thursdays, I'm on from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Fridays, I'm on from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Energy Radio, energyradio.co. energyradio.co. That's where you can find me, okay? So right now, I'm going to get into the DJ Khalid interview with Buju Banton. So 2 days ago, DJ Khalid was live on his Instagram, and he called in Buju Banton, and it was a prolific interview. I can't play all of it for you because it's pretty lengthy, and I want to get into daily topics and get out of here. But I am going to post it on my YouTube page. So if you're not following me or subscribed to my YouTube page, please do so now or after we get off here. Write it down if you have to. Chillin, Chillin, Chillin with Chyna, Chyna. So you go to YouTube and just search for Chillin with Chyna. You'll find me. I'm gonna post that today. I actually tried posting it on YouTube, but I have to wait for them to clear it or whatever. That's why I said it's not in the system because I wanted to play it from download it from YouTube and put it into the system. But it's just acting weird. I don't know what's going on here. So I'm gonna play it and hopefully let's see if I can get it to you guys. Okay? Is DJ Khalid interviewing the great Buju Banton? You're chilling with Chyna.
Jamaica, we got Buju Banton in the house. Hold on, I gotta play some tune before I talk to the dog man. Hold on. This is what you call big dog play. Big dog play.
Can you guys hear it? I don't know why the thing is not picking up. There it is. Let me pull it back up to where I wanted to start from. I can't play all of it. It's like a half an hour. I have two of them because my phone had stopped. So I have one that's 20 minutes long. The other one is like 15 minutes long. So I can't play all of it for you. But I'm going to just give you enough so you can get an idea of what Buju and DJ Khalid was talking about. And again, if you want to see the full interview, I'm going to post it on my Chillin' with Chyna page on YouTube. So go to YouTube and search for Chillin' with Chyna. Okay? All right.
Jamaica, we got Buju Banton in the house. Hold on, I gotta make some tune before I talk to the dog man. Hold on. This is what you call big dog play. Big dog play.
It's DJ Khalid interview with Buju Banton on Instagram Live. You're chilling with Chyna. And DJ Khalid and Buju Banton. You guys should see DJ Khalid. You gotta see this interview. He's like jumping around, going crazy. Because if you don't know, DJ Khalid used to be a DJ, a selector before, like selecting music. Yeah. So right now, I'm gonna go crazy. My blow the horn and everything on. You should see him. You gotta see his interview if you didn't see it. Yo, Khalid is going on.
Hold on.
Once again, right now you're listening to DJ Khalid and Buju Banton interview live on Instagram. And right now, DJ Khalid is doing his DJ and selection thing. Some Buju belt play some music before he interviews him. Let me help DJ Khalid out a little bit.
You live a life of evil, bro. What's up, DJ Khalid? Well, Buju, man. Congratulations, bro. Man, thank you, man. Thank
This is a special one. You know, everybody's special. But Buju, I gotta tell you how much I love you. Buju, I've been knowing Buju since I would say 16 years old, 16, 17 years old. Buju took me on the road on some of his shows. Buju's one of the first artists to cut dub plate for me. Because we believed in you, and we knew that you were going to be who you are today. You understand? We believed in you. We knew that you love our music and our culture from your heart. So, come on. Man, I just want to tell you how much I love you, man. You know what I'm saying? So many stories with you, man, and I'm proud of you. Thank you, for all of your achievements. You know how far we came from musical and these rough streets, which are so cold. You have done well. You have taken the music to higher heights, and you've never forgotten Jamaica. You've never forgotten those who was there with you, you know what I mean, before all of these new friends that you now have came along. And enough respect for that. Enough of them might not even understand, you know, how far this goes, but you're winning and keep winning, because your heart is pure. Man, thank you, man. That's it. Thank you. Listen, Brian, now
I'm gonna pause this for a second before I continue with the songs because something's going on with my Instagram again. So I'm gonna play some music for you and then get back to the interview, okay?
When pretty China up on the mountain, down in the valley, Jabba take her life, Jabba take her life. When them come with them bad mind, come with them envy, Jabba take your life, Jabba take your life. AMG, watching the morning music presenting for the Body Radio Show. I'm as a pretty China, Chillin.
Come on, production. Sasko, Vanessa Blee.
I gotta work it, baby. So don't wait for. I know we got it, baby. But don't wait for.
But I'm missing you, baby. I'm gonna wait for. I wanna wait for it. I wanna wait for me, baby.
Baby, nobody wake up. Tiptoe come in, come in, no one to wake up. What's me shot, I'm full of makeup. And you tell me next time we are gonna break up. Well, me push the door and you trace up. In a little piece of something where the measure. So we run the fresh up. We so hot till we just in place up. Now we in the shower and you wait up. And I gotta work it, baby. So don't wait for me. I know we got it, baby. But don't wait for me.
But I'm missing you, baby. I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna wait for it, baby. Sasko, me now go on and now go teach you, now go school you.
This is on DJ Khalid's Instagram page where he was live and called Buju Banton, the great Buju Banton in. So listen.
Hey, yo, Buju, wow. Live a life of evil, bro. What's up, DJ Khalid? Yo, Buju, man. Congratulations, bro. Man, thank you, man. Thank you. Listen, this is a special one. You know, everybody's special. But Buju, I gotta tell you how much I love you. Buju, I've been knowing Buju since I would say 16 years old, 16, 17 years old. Buju took me on the road on some of his shows. Buju's one of the first artists to cut dub plate for me. Because we believed in you, and we knew that you were going to be who you are today. You understand? We believed in you. We know that you love our music and our culture from your heart. So, come on. Man, I just want to tell you how much I love you, man. You know what I'm saying? So many stories with you, man, and I'm proud of you. Thank you, for all of your achievements. You know how far we came from musical and these rough streets, which are so cold. You have done well. You have taken the music to higher heights, and you've never forgotten Jamaica. You've never forgotten those who was there with you, you know what I mean, before all of these new friends that you now have came along. And enough respect respect for that. None of them might not even understand, how far this goes, but you're winning and keep winning because your heart is pure.
Man, thank you, man.
That's it.
Thank you. Listen, Brian, now listen, when we made Father Beside, when you came home and you was in Jamaica, I made sure that I came and brought my son aside to meet you. You know what I'm saying? And
in person.
Two kids in the delivery room both came out to Buju Bantam Destiny. My girl, I'm telling a true story. My girl was pushing, the push. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too deep, right? But she's like, it's not coming out, and I'm like, I know how to get it out. I pull out my phone, I play Buju Destiny, and the baby, I pop out. That's how, and that's how Alarm came out. Now, when Assad was born, I called Buju. I found a way to get in touch with Buju, and I was like, yo, Buju, I'm on my way to the delivery room. It's my first son. I'm nervous. I'm stressed out. And you prayed with me on the phone. You gave me prayer and you gave me meditation. And I played Buju in the delivery room for Assad, and he came out too. I just want to let you know how much I love you, how much my family love you, how much we praise you and love you.
It's mutual, man. It's from here, You understand? Because you see, we are the stones that the builders refused, And we show them that even though we have been refused by the builders, that doesn't mean we're useless. It means we're head cornerstones. They just didn't know where. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll talk.
About the room. We won't come like them, we won't cut off the communication. What kind of folly are going,
Yeah.
But it's a great thing, and the album is great. It is some great works, and the masses, they show the approval, in their consumption of your works. You know what I mean? Just continue doing great works. And as far as Jamaica is concerned, we appreciate of you because guess what? A lot of people come and they are what I call culture vultures, They came only to take the energy from us, to proliferate whatever they're doing. They didn't even look back. You know what I mean? But you have kept it real. Bounty Killer, all of we know that you kept it real. Since Lakalanji, all of us know DJ Khalid kept it real. Even though most guys cannot come to us, they have to go through you to get to us because you kept it real.
I appreciate that, man. I love you, man. I just want to tell them a quick story about Holy Mountain. When we made Holy Mountain, I tell all my friends this all the time. I come see Buju. I didn't plan to record, and Buju's like, pull up some tune. I pull up a tune, played him a tune, and he was like, all right, we're going to do that. Play another one. I played your Holy Ground. He's like, all right, we're going to do that too. Then we put the Holy Mountain first, and you cut that in one take. So people know in the video, see the video Holy Mountain, when you see Buju in the studio singing with his eyes closed, that's him really cutting the tune. That wasn't a video shoot. That was like, he didn't even know the camera I rolled.
All right, Khalid. All right. Next time I know not to let you see so much.
No. No, but listen. So the reason I want to tell the story is because I was so the lyrics, the way we made that intro, this album is spiritual for me, and Holy Mountain, you know what I mean? The message on the record is so powerful and
prophetic. Because look at what's going on through the world right now, right through the gates of hell, when those wretched souls that live a life of evil that was totally out of control, and we said to those tormented souls, go away from us. Wherever you want to go. If you want to go to hell, you may go. If you want to go to wherever you want to go, but do not stay around us with that energy. Because they came right through the gates of hell with powers over darkness and light. They're out there everywhere, hypocrites and Jezebels, dancing to the devil's delight. No care of who they are. No care of what's going on around them. Lost. They made a pact. Claim that they're ready to give my people freedom through religion, but it was a devil sacrifice. And they kill men, and destroy lives, all in the name of Christ. You said you wanted the word, right? You got the word, bro.
Y'all understand what's going on? Yo, actually, you know what's going on right now? That's Buju. Listen, hold on. So that was Holy Mountain. That record, my intro. Let me tell you how special. First of all, how much I love Buju. This is my intro of my album, and my outro was called Holy Ground. And Holy Ground.
And that's the voice of DJ Khalid and Buju Banton. DJ Khalid went live with Buju 2 days ago on his Instagram, and it was an awesome interview. You guys got to see the visual. I'm not going to play anymore because I'm not sure how you can hear what's going on. I saw Churchill was calling me. Churchill, pick up yourselves. I don't know if you guys not hearing it out there. I don't know what's going on. But just communicate with me and let me know what's going on. But I'm going to post it on my YouTube page. So if you're on YouTube, press the notification button, follow me. So when I post this interview, you got to see the visual of it. It's a very prolific interview. Yeah, Churchill, I'll definitely do that, hon. And I'm going to post it on my Instagram page just for you guys. So, I mean, on my Facebook page. I'm not going to post it on Instagram because Instagram be acting crazy, like, with certain things. Like, Instagram, when I was playing the interview before, I told you I had to reset my Instagram page and come back again because they deleted my video. They stopped me from playing because I was playing the song. And I wasn't even playing the song. I was playing DJ Khalid, playing his song, okay? I wasn't playing the song. So they're really, really strict on Instagram. I can see that. So I'm definitely going to post the full interview on my YouTube page. So I want you to go there, subscribe to the page, press the notification button. So when I post it, which should be by tomorrow or hopefully before the weekend gets in, because I don't know why YouTube won't upload it, you will see it. DJ Chris out of Jamaica, pick up yourself, honey. My Mandavillians out there, my people from Mongolia, pick up everybody from Mongolia. My country girl. Chyna come from the country and then Jamaica, yeah. As I continue with some more music, then I'm going to come back and get into our daily topic. Then we're out of here, all right? You're chilling with Chyna on a Wednesday night. Isn't it great to end your day with me? To start your morning with me? What? It's Agent Sasko, featuring Vanessa Bling.
Sasko, Vanessa Bling.
I gotta work late, so don't wait for me. I know we got it, but don't wait for me.
But I'm missing you, baby. I'm gonna wait for you. I wanna wait for
This one is called Wait For It.
Wait for me, baby.
Baby, no matter when it's up. Tiptoe come in, come in, no want to wake up. What's me shot, got a full of makeup. And you tell me next time we are gonna break up. Well, me push the door and you trace up. In a little piece of something when the made up. So we run go fresh up. With something where your skin place up. Now we in the shower and you wait up. And I gotta work late, so don't wait for me. I know we got it, but don't wait for me.
But I'm missing you, baby. I'm missing you. I'm wait for you. I wanna wait for me. I wanna wait for me, baby.
It's back to the down. We know what to cheat on you. As I continue.
I saw a girl yesterday who made me wish I wasn't seeing you first. She made me feel I need a touch, I don't want me to kiss her. Oops, it is the really cause the drama, cause I've been through worst. She take a stock when me say that I'm not for self-esteem. She said, I said, I'm sorry, cheating on you. He said, I said, I'm sorry, cheating on you. She make me feel like me, don't have to move her in. Then take her to a jewelry store until I choose a ring. And she first called me out, so me did that for submarine. I see with me to stop, see how me not gonna lose a thing, so watch ya. Be a big girl, no matter watch the room I'm in. Can not for them where you see leap up and not track them tone again. Them just a traffic them up the road with me and you chatting me, tell you everything. From you catch me in the mood of me. She make me happy, say. I said I'm sorry, cheating on you. He said, she make me happy, say. I said I'm sorry, cheating on you.
As I continue, It's Brook Up. You know the dance I would do the Brook Up dance? This one is called Cry.
Tina must send a track.
Right for you, but
Tina must pick up yourself, baby.
tell me say you love me, cause that's something they am. Love you all night now, man, that's so that
That's why I can't stop, don't you come to right.
Cry for your body, make me see your boss away. Tell me say you love me, cause that's something they am. Love you all night now, man, that's so that
That's why I can't stop, don't you call me team right. My body nice, so hold me tight. You see, don't like a jacket for the whole night.
you want me tight, belly no full of strike.
I saw me leave and leave.
Me put it on the right. I cry for your body, girl. Anyway you see me, you feel give me, girl. Take the touch,
So me a bubble up.
force it up. Me know you like the thing rough. Come let me wind up in your love. But you just have to the floor, me I give you love.
Boy, a boy, putting on me love. In a deep bed, me a wine, you know, good.
Cry for your body, make me see your boss away. Tell me say you love me, cause that's something they am. Love you all night now, man, that's so that
That's why I can't stop, don't you call me team right.
Cry for your body, make me see your boss away.
It's your girl Mackie Diamond representing for Chillin with Chyna. You done know, don't change that dial. It's your girl Mackie Diamond representing for Chillin with Chyna. Don't disturb her.
That's right. Don't disturb me. We're getting ready to get into our daily topic for the day. But before we do so, let me give you the 5-day forecast. If you're in the Hartford, Connecticut area, it's currently 61 degrees. We started out this afternoon when I started on air. It was about 70 something, and now the temperature has tremendously dropped to about 61. Very windy outside. Probably feel like about 50 something. Tomorrow, Thursday, will be in the high 72s, climbing up a little bit around that temperature. Friday, around 77 degrees. Saturday, 71 with a slight chance of rain. And on Sunday, it's going to be 73 degrees. So we got a lot of days of a lot of great weather. Like, oh my gosh, yeah! But that does not mean you go crazy. Don't think that the heat dissipated the coronavirus, because it didn't. Remember that the coronavirus is in Jamaica. Jamaica's hot. So don't think the heat can take it away. But it was through social distancing that we lowered the numbers. Let's see what happens as the society opened back up in different areas. So the economy has opened back up in the Connecticut area today, May 20th, Wednesday, yeah. So if you're in the Connecticut area, such as myself, the economy has partially reopened. Phase 1 of a 4-phase plan to reopen the economy has started. So Connecticut is beginning to lift some restrictions that were put on businesses this March to help slow down the spread of coronavirus. The first part of a 4-phase plan to reopen the state kicks off today, allowing restaurants, malls, and some outdoor activities to resume. What is opening and what isn't? Well, okay. For Connecticut, what's opening? Restaurants for outdoor dining only, outdoor recreation activities, zoos and aquariums, malls, and other non-essential retail businesses opens today. Not opening right now are gyms, movie theaters, indoor dining. So those are the things that are opening today, or that has opened today, and those things are not opening quite as yet because it may be a part of phase 2, phase 3, or phase 4. However, they plan to execute it after they started the phase 1. So I guess what they plan to do is start phase 1, watch it to see what happens, how it happens, and see if any readjustments need to be made, and make that readjustments, move ahead with a more concise plan. That's what I'm assuming they're going to do. Okay, so you may have questions as, will there be safety measures in place at restaurants? Servers will be required to wear masks, and tables must be spaced properly apart. Diners don't need to wear a mask when they are sitting at their table, but if they head inside to use the restroom, they must wear one. Alcohol can be served at tables, but restaurants with outdoors bars must keep those closed. So the outdoor bars are not open. You can't go stand at the bar like, yeah, you're drinking and chilling. However, you can be at the table having your, consuming your drink. So you might be thinking, okay, China, the malls and the retail stores are also open. How those things work? Is it going to be like a grocery store? Like what's going to happen? Okay, shops will be required to adhere to rules similar to what has been put in place at grocery stores. Exactly, including mandatory wearing of masks and plexiglass dividers at checkout counters. Seating areas at malls, including in food courts, must remain closed, and restaurants must sell food for takeout only. Guidance from the state says malls must enhance security guard patrols to break up or eject congregations of people larger than allowed under the rules. So I know you probably have heard before, if you're in Connecticut, that salons and barbershops were scheduled to be a part of the first phase of opening. However, Governor Lamont did push that back for a further date. I think it's June 20th. So salons, nail shop, barbershops, what's going on with them? Hair and nail salons had initially been scheduled to resume services today, but their reopenings have been pushed back after business owners insisted that coronavirus is still a big of a threat to workers who stand only inches from their customers. That's what I was saying too. Like, how can you do somebody's hair or cut somebody's hair, put in a weave, put in a color, dye their hair, put on eyelashes, put on makeup? How can you do those things, nails, when there's a 6 feet distance in place? How? You can't. So I guess they're trying to figure out what they can do in regards to that before reopening. So if you're being asked to return to work but you don't feel safe, and you want to know what your options are, okay, let me read that for you. Offices are allowed to reopen on May 20th, which is today. Though Lamont has said those who are able to work from home should continue to do so, and employees who are 65 or older or have underlying health issues should not be required to go into the office. Did you hear me? So, if you're scared to go into the office, the governor of Connecticut said that you should be able to work from home. So, if you're working from home and now all of a sudden the economy opens back and your job wants you to go in, maybe you should write this down or Google it so you can show them, saying that the governor said that I should be able to continue to work from home until everything is lifted and is back to a so-called normal or the new normal. Okay? And if you're over 65 years old and you have an underlying condition, you are not required to go into the office. So I'm here to let you know because the governor said so. So if you don't know and you're like, China, the economy opened today and they saying I gotta go back to work, but I had a heart attack before. I have diabetes. I have high blood pressure. You're not required to go back into the office. No, not until has been lifted. But what if your employee has asked you to come back to the office, as I just said to you, but you don't feel comfortable? Workers expressing COVID-related concerns who do not want to return to work will have their unemployment benefits adjusted on a case-by-case basis, according to the Department of Labor. A hearing would likely be held with the employee and employer. So, again, if you have a legitimate reason not to go back in, if they're trying to say you have to, then you need to use it to your benefit and protect yourself and your family, okay? It's only right, because I'm pretty sure if they were in that predicament and or if they didn't feel safe themselves, they wouldn't be there. They'll send in the managers, the owners wouldn't be there. They send the supervisors and they'll be at home, supervising from the phone, okay? Supervising from their phone, seeing what's going on the computers through their cameras and those kind of systems, okay? So, you may be wondering, can I hang out with my friends again? Can we do gatherings? What's going on with that? Okay. Social distancing guidelines are still in place, and gatherings will remain limited to no more than 5 people. So if you're in Connecticut, again, Connecticut reopened today. And I'm telling you what the rules are, because you have to know, because you are subjected to a fine. Not knowing the rule is not an excuse for breaking the rule. You need to know that also. They will tell you that in court. not knowing the rule is not an excuse for breaking the rule. So I'm trying to update you on what they are so you can know what they are going back into the Connecticut economy. You're chilling with China. It is Wednesday, May 20th, and today Connecticut has reopened, and I'm giving you the do's and don'ts, all right? So how will social distancing guidelines be enforced? Lamont issued an executive order that allows local municipalities to legally enforce social distancing. Again, you can be fined. They didn't tell me what the fines are, but yeah. The order also gives the local health director the power to shutter restaurants and other businesses until they comply with the reopening guidelines. So if you go into a place and you see that they're not following the reopening guidelines and you feel like it's a threat to you and or the people who go there because they're within your society, your economy, your neighborhood, then you can report them also. So the business have to uphold it just like you do. And how do they make sure? I'm pretty sure that they're not going to visit everyone. People, you have the power too. So if something is wrong and you think this is not right, report it. It also goes towards your health and your livelihood because in your neighborhood, okay? Officials will also rely on citizen and business to report violations, like I just said. Anyone who observes violation is asked to contact the state's 211 to report. So if you're in Connecticut and you see that someone is not obeying the law or adhering to the law or doing what they should be doing, and you feel like it's jeopardizing your livelihood and or your health, then dial 211 and there's a procedure on how to do so. They'll tell you how to do so there, okay? So what if cases begin to spike? Will business be shut down again? What's going to happen? Okay, Lamont has said, I don't want to have to change directions, but if I saw that there was a spike in infections, I saw that there were flare-ups, we saw that people were getting more and more casual out there when it came to masks, when it came to distancing, then we'd have to change gears. So you don't want to, but if certain things are not being adhered to, then certain things will be enacted, okay? When will the next phase of the reopening process take place? Because remember, this is phase 1, Connecticut, of a 4-phase plan to reopen fully the economy of Connecticut. So Lamont has mentioned June 20th, as I mentioned before, as a potential date for the next phase of the reopening process. And I say potential, and he say potential because, again, phase 1 is the test and trial and error. This is when Noah sent out the dove to see what's going on after the flood. This is phase 1. So, depending on what happens here and how it happens, they will know how to better move ahead and adjust as they go ahead, okay? So now, after I told you all this, let me play what the governor had to say in an interview on why he felt that the state of Connecticut is ready for a reopening and what are the plans that lays ahead. Just as I read before, but it's better for you to hear from the horse's mouth, right? So I'm going to play what Governor Lamont had to say.
Welcome back to Squawk Box this morning. New York's Governor Andrew Cuomo saying that
we'll have 2 or 3 weeks. We'll see whether people follow the social protocols, whether at the restaurant, wait.
So this is a governor in an interview before the reopening of the economy, and he was telling us why he felt as though Connecticut is ready to reopen. So let me continue with Governor Lamont of Connecticut.
Were wearing masks and gloves. They were sanitizing between meals, 6 feet apart. And if it looked like it was working pretty well, June 20th would be our next phase, and we'd think about what we do from there.
Can we talk about the budget in the state of Connecticut? And it's going to become an issue, if it isn't an issue already, not just in Connecticut, but in New York, in New Jersey.
So this is Governor Lamont in regard to the budget and how it affects us and how it has impacted us and what's going on with that.
What the feds have done is they've reimbursed us for COVID-related expenses, which was very helpful, I got to say. But we were in good shape. We had a balanced budget. This thing hit, and all in the last 3 months, we're now looking at a $1 billion deficit in this fiscal year, which ends on June 30. And 90% of that is related to the fact that not just income tax is almost disappeared, but sales tax took a whack. Usually sales tax is a little more stable, but because we shut down the service-related piece of our economy on the strong recommendation of the feds, that has taken a hit. So we're in much better shape, I think, than a lot of our peers. We got a good rainy day fund, but I think the states are going to be an incredible lodestone on economic recovery unless they get some help to make up some of that revenue shortfall.
That was Governor Lamont, the governor of the state of Connecticut. And as I mentioned before, if you're just tuning in and watching me on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube Live, Connecticut opened today. Wednesday, May 20th is the first day that Connecticut has reopened its economy. I'm based in Hartford, Connecticut. That's where I'm broadcasting to you from. So I want to update my massive who are locally here with me. That was Governor Lamont. That was him in an interview before the economy reopened to say why he felt as though we're ready to reopen and why he gave it a date of May 20th. He did give it another date before he changed it. And now we are open. This is the first phase, again, of a four-plan phase to reopen the economy of Connecticut. So just in case you didn't know or you didn't hear, I talked about it earlier this week. So I'm going to mention it again. Once again, what some things that are closed that they may have not mentioned over and over again, and I think is important to parents, especially, are overnight camps. They're actually canceled. Day camps, they can't start until June 20th, which is the second phase of the restrictions, because obviously they can't send the kids off on the first phase. This is a test and trial era, you know. If you don't know, I'm telling you. The first phase is like Noah and the ark. After it finished raining and Noah didn't go out himself, he sent out the dove. You guys who are going out, you're the dove. You're the test dove to see what's going on. And I think my mom was saying that the Bible said if the dove didn't come back, then he sent someone else. So phase one, the dove. You guys are the dove. Phase two, they're going to send someone else, the kid. So Governor Lamont has announced also the cancellation, or should I say the delay of reopening the hair salons and barbershops. And many people were mad about that. That's supposed to be June 20th. That's tentatively because, again, it's hard to figure out how can you do social distancing when you're supposed to be 6 feet apart and doing somebody's hair and cutting their hair, giving somebody a shape up, and you know how. So I guess maybe they're assuming by second phase, maybe the coronavirus won't be that prevalent, so they'll feel a little more safer to say, okay, we'll be lenient towards that avenue of the economy and the business, so people can get back in there and try to get things going again. So we're gonna have to wait and see what's going on with that. So it was reported that the new coronavirus numbers yield positive news for Connecticut, and that's today. I got the numbers for it before while we were online doing my show. In between that, I said, let me get the numbers now to see what's going on, how things look, and so I can update you. So numbers on the day of the phase of the reach today, May 20th, the first day, Connecticut reopened partial of the state. The numbers of confirmed coronavirus cases in Connecticut is now at 38,430, and the total death has reached 3,472. In the past 24 hours, Connecticut saw an additional 314 confirmed cases and 23 new deaths. The number of hospitalizations dropped by 6 to 914 currently. The number of new deaths reported in a 24-hour period was at its lowest in more than a month. That's what reported today from the coronavirus update in regards to Connecticut and Connecticut reopening. So I'm going to give you the coronavirus update by county. So in Fairfield County, there's 14,522 cases and there's 1,160 deaths. That's Fairfield County. In Hartford County, there is 9,050 cases and there is 1,090 deaths. In Litchfield County, there is 1,290 cases and there's 117 deaths. In Middlesex County, there is 947 cases and there is 131 deaths. In New Haven County, there is 10,427 cases and there is 838 deaths. In New London County, there is 880 cases and there is 66 deaths. In Tolland County, there is 770 cases and there's 54 deaths. In Windham County, there's 326 cases and there's 14 deaths. Pending address validation, meaning that they don't know where they live, maybe because they're sick or they haven't got that information from them as yet. So pending address validation, where you can't put them in a county, there is 218 cases that's floating around. They don't know what county it belongs in, and there's 2 deaths. So in Connecticut, there's a total of 38,430 coronavirus cases, and there's a total of 3,472 deaths associated to the coronavirus pandemic here in the Connecticut area. So these numbers right here are very important. I'm going to save them on my computer. Why are they important? Because today is the first day that Connecticut has reopened. This is the numbers that we're going to judge moving ahead by. When I say we here at Chillin with Chyna, I don't know what they're going to do, but we're going to compare them to this number as we move ahead. So on a weekly basis, I'm not going to do on a daily basis, that's just too confusing. On a weekly basis, so at the end of the week, I will update you to say, okay, when the Connecticut reopened, this is where we were. As of this week, 1 week later, we're right here. Then the following week, I'm going to say 2 weeks later, this is where we're at. So we can compare and contrast to see what's going on. Is social distancing working? Do we think they're going to shut down? So we can know before they even do what's happening, if indeed there was the correct numbers and or the numbers are updated properly. As you see in Georgia, they don't have numbers for us. And Georgia been open for 3 weeks. They give us preliminary numbers with a bugger excuse behind it. Georgia's a bag lady, okay? So I don't get it. So again, we can compare and contrast on our own and keep a running tally of what's going on, and I'll do that for you. Don't worry, I got that for you. So anyway, I asked a question on Facebook before the economy opened, I think a couple of days ago, and because the economy reopened today, I'm going to read the question to you, and then I'm going to read what people said on Facebook. So my question on Facebook was, when the economy reopened, would you feel, okay, here it is. When the economy reopened, how many will feel safe?
And what?
How many will feel safe going outside, and how many will shake hands and hugs? How many will continue social distancing? So this is a question I posed on Facebook. I'm trying to find it on the Facebook page. I don't know. I have so many things here. People posting things. I'm posting things for people. Here it is. So, again, let me read that question to you. I'm going to read what some people said in regards to what they feel as though they're going to do. Okay. With the economy reopening, how many will feel safe going outside? How many will shake hands and hugs? How many will continue social distancing, etc.? So, Lenny, he said, not anytime soon. So I guess he's not going out anytime soon. Lenny, I'm there with you. Mark Rushy, Mark Become Yourself, said, we are so in it for it. This is life, knowing you have a fight after school. Your people seem ready. They talking they got your back, cause the op has a team also, but with it. Then it's 7th period, and you get the word saying some kids that are not from the school are in the student area with your op. I went to school in the BX, urban stuff. We in it for a fight. So, I guess Mark Rushy's saying that, he's in it for a fight. Shakiva Miller said, glad me never hungry and touchy from morning. Just wish persons didn't have to take public transportation because that's going to be a big issue. True. Pigeon, my cousin on Facebook, he said, but now go out there, social distance or none. I'm good. I'll be crazy if I listen to this or any government when they themselves don't have to worry about nothing. Man, I'm kissing my teeth. Exactly. I hear you, cuz. So that's just a few of the reaction of comments of people on Facebook and what they had to say in regards to this. You're chilling with China on a Wednesday night. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I got positive thought for the day or positive thought for the night right now coming up. I'm gonna play you a few more songs and I'm out of here, okay?
One shot within production.
Radar with a difference, radar with class, radar with versatility. Hey, China done, I just yet confess and I endorse you, the real boss. Yeah!
Do you remember that Chillin' with China comes on Energy Radio each and every Thursdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and each and every Fridays from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. And Chillin' with China comes on via your social media platforms right here from my at-home studio Monday through Wednesday, Thursday through Friday. I'm at energyradio.ca. Holy boss. This one is called Victoria's Secret.
You are my one and only, no. Ask anyone, but me having you.
Got a few more songs.
If I know you, the
positive thought for the day.
give me,
and I'm out of here.
Funny, no. Come on, me hard in nobody. No sickness burn on your body. Victoria, secret mission. Victoria, secret mission. Victoria, secret mission. Tell your body good on you. Girl, you get me hype like a stage show. When you feel your heels and you say true. From when you believe on your page too. Girl, you stay true. One give you a back as in the can grow. I know your love give my brain though. Yeah, you don't fear no scarecrow. And you ain't cold.
As I continue, it's Curtis. This one is called Sweet Sound. It's Prodigal Son, another big reggae gospel singer artist. And this is his son. He goes by the name of Curtis. This one is called Sweet Sound. One more time. Curtis, pick up yourself. You really have a sweet soul.
Walk out to the ship on them. Cause the ratings top on your IG. You know borrow girl man, you a wifey. How that girl love right here. But her east, but I go on like she IP. You know rate me. But your girl says she want come date me. She said lately you go on like you're lazy. Have girl talk about she a matey. Sweet song but a bad man thing though. Bad man but me now you no ring though. Me just a go and do me thing though. Uptown of a new flow. Diamonds of it dance like a disco.
Get familiar. New artist out of Kingston, Jamaica. Curtis is his name. He's Prodigal Son's son.
Make up your face from them.
This one is called Sweet Sound.
Straight in the energy from them. Walk out to the ship on them. Cause the ratings top on your IG. You know borrow girl man, you a wifey. How that girl is so brighty. But her east, but I go on like she IP. You know rate me. But your girl says she want come date me. She said lately you go on like you're lazy. Have girl talk about she a matey. Sweet song but a bad man thing.
Fire Ross from Stone Love, big up yourself. I gotta pick up the official dose of medicine. Original Gaza, Unruly. Big up yourself, dose a friend from a long time.
Got a bezel on my wrist though. And they K for the body slow check though. Make up your face on them. Cause you know see how you spun them. Straight in the energy spun them. Walk out to the ship on them.
As I continue, it's the world boss. Okay, Adija Palmer. This one is called My Love, My Love. Free the world boss.
When you touch me, my heart goes. Baby,
you're chilling with Chyna.
My love,
my love.
Who understands? My love, my love. You're the one who held my hand. one who understands. My love, you're the one who held my hand. Why you play? I don't know for sure. Will it last many miles away to a place never been before? I just don't wanna go alone. Somebody to care for. I don't mind, girl, I will be there for. And even if she falls, never let go. Pretty baby, my love, you're the one who understands. My love, you're the one who held my hand. My love, you're the one who understands.
If you want to advertise on my platform, just send me a message inbox and I'll get back with you, okay?
Girl, let me tell you.
Promote your artist.
Yes, I wanna
promote your new song.
Never felt the love like this. I just don't wanna go on.
Want to promote your product?
Somebody to care for.
Send me a message inbox and I'll get back with you, okay?
And even if she falls, never let go. Pretty baby, my love, you're the one who understands. My love, you're the one who held my hand. My love, you're the one who understands. My love, you're the one who held my hand.
¿Cómo estás, papi chulo? ¿Cómo estás, papi chulo? ¿Cómo estás, papi chulo?
As I continue,
¿Cómo estás, papi chulo? ¿Cómo estás, papi chulo? ¿Cómo
this one is
estás,
from Black
papi
Sheep
chulo? ¿Cómo estás,
Records.
papi chulo? ¿Cómo
My
estás, papi
feet up
chulo? ¿Cómo
yourself.
estás, papi chulo? ¿Cómo
It's
estás,
Chyna,
papi? ¿Cómo estás, papi chulo?
Controller.
¿Cómo estás, papi chulo? ¿Cómo estás,
Chin.
papi chulo? ¿Cómo
She's
estás,
giving it to
papi
you.
chulo? ¿Cómo estás, papi chulo? ¿Cómo estás, papi chulo? ¿Cómo estás, papi chulo?
You are my little secret.
This one is called Hola, Papi.
When you set me down, way then me feel it. Bring the banana, come make me peel it. Like a bad challa, so me want you to beat it. Girl, good and if me bring me wicked. Touch me body like a bird and hold it and squeeze it. Just catch it on the side and leave it. You make me say, hola, papi. Something that I feel so now, no fear. Take me out, out and part of the tree. Touch your eyes, but make me ball out loud and talk in a Spanish. Bonito, papi, cariño.
Chyna, I'm happy you're back at it, girl. I love it. One more time.
¿Cómo estás, papi chulo? ¿Cómo estás, papi chulo? ¿Cómo estás, papi chulo? ¿Cómo estás, papi chulo?
Black Sheep Records, pick up yourself. My feet. It's on the controller chin. Yeah, girl. Go on, do it. The dolls are out. Just beat it, yeah.
Hold it and squeeze it. Just catch it on the side and leave it.
We're chilling with Chyna.
Something that I feel so now, no fear. Take me out, out and part of the tree. Touch your eyes, but make me ball out loud and talk in a Spanish. Bonito, papi, cariño. Talk in a Spanish, follow me. Cariño, papi, talk in a Spanish. I love when we love. Come squeeze pon me body like a Reebok. Me a good girl and me well neat up. Come play with it like a decoy. Me love when you set me the way the papi. Estoy aquí, me get weak when you fling it up on me. The care if the neighbor them a pre. Make them hear me scream, close the picture where you send, make me want it. Hola, papi, something that I feel so now, no fear. Take me out, out and part of the tree. Put your eyes on me, me ball out.
One more time.
¿Cómo estás, papi chulo?
My namesake. I pulled up for you, girl. You killed, girl.
Me the way that me feel it. Bring the banana, come make me peel it. Like a bad challa, so me want you to beat it. Girl, it and hold it and squeeze it. Just catch it on the side and leave it. You make me say, hola, papi. Something that I feel so now, no fear. Take me out, out and part of the tree. Touch your eyes, but make me ball out loud and talk in a Spanish. Bonito,
It's on the controller.
cariño.
She give it to you in Spanish style. You better.
Come squeeze pon me body like a Reebok. Me a good girl and me well neat up. Come play with it like a decoy. Me love when you set me the way the papi. Estoy aquí, me get weak when you fling it up on me. The kiss, the neighbor them a pre. Make them hear me scream, close the picture where you send, make me want it. Hola, papi, something that I feel so now, no fear. Think me out, out and part of the tree. Put your eyes on me, me ball out loud and talk in a Spanish. Bonito, papi, cariño. Talk in a Spanish, follow me. Cariño, papi, talk in a Spanish.
As I continue, it's Remus K featuring Melikil, aka Scorcha, Sons of a King, Sister Kalanji's kids, you know?
We a gal is every time we step in. Gal them love we always sweet and clean. Do we all weekly some people
This
get
one is called Live Forever.
mine because them smell.
Pick up my Judgment Yard family.
So we hot up like steam. Gal them want see me them a forward on the scene. Gal them a ball and the gal them a scream. Gal a shout out Meleku and Raheem, yeah. The girls them love me. How much gal you have? 100.
It's Melly Q, aka Scorcher, featuring Remus K, aka Correction Boss. One more time.
We are gonna live forever.
The new generation of Judgment Yard. One other, one king. This is a clan to pick up yourself.
Gal is every time we step in. Gal them love we always sweet and clean. Do we all weekly some people get mean. And a bad mind because them smell green. You way we hot, yo we hot up like steam. Gal them want see me them a forward on the scene. Gal them a ball and the gal them a scream. Gal a shout out Meleku and Raheem, yeah. The girls them love me. How much gal you have? 100 and counting. My lord, I saw your heart. We are gonna live forever, forever, forever. We are gonna live forever, forever, forever. Confession straight from the heart. No pressure, me and the girls are talk. Me and me girl them not a bad remark. And I'm left cool every car start, girl I drop them. All I chase rust in the hot sun. Why girl say she want a black sun? We are take them all, we not take some. And we are rape the bar, nigga get wrong. The girls them love me. How much can you have? 100 and counting. My lord, I saw your bad. We are gonna live forever, forever, forever. We are gonna live forever, forever, forever. Weekly some people get me. And a bad mind because them smell green. You way we hot, yo we hot up like steam. Girl, you want see me them a forward on the scene. Girl, them a ball and the girl them a scream. Girl, a shout out Meleku and Raheem, yeah. The girls them love me. How much can you have? 100 and counting.
Got one more song before I go. But before that, one more song. I got my positive thought for the day coming in. Remember again, Chillin with Chyna comes on each and every Thursday on Energy Radio, energyradio.co. So after I log off, if you want some more music, go to energyradio.co. I come on from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. each and every Thursdays. From 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. each and every Fridays. And Monday through Wednesday, I'm here in studio live. Coming to you from my house studio. Guess why I'm not building a whole studio, but it's nice. I can't wait till the coronavirus is over so I can come in. Some of my friends can come see it. Yeah. When you hear that sound, it's time for the positive thought of the day. Tonight's positive thought. So, we all make mistakes in life. I want to tell you that. If you made a mistake, if you're making a mistake, you're not the only one. We all make mistakes in life. As long as we're living, we're subjected to err. We're subjected to make mistakes. It's a part of life. It's a part of living this life in this world. You make a mistake every day. Oh my gosh, I dropped this. That was a mistake. Oh my gosh, I played the wrong song. That was a mistake. We're going to make a mistake. But our only hope should be that we don't continue to make the same mistakes over and over again, right? Right? So, the reason why, I'm lining up the song to play, the reason why we make that mistake over and over again is because we haven't learned the lesson in the mistake that we made. What are you talking about, Chyna? Learn the lesson. Yeah. In every mistake you made, there's a lesson to be learned. I dropped this because I was moving too quickly or because I was doing too many things. There's a lesson to be learned. Take a step at a time, Chyna. Take a deep breath. Calm down. Slow down. You're talking too fast. You're moving too fast. You're doing too fast. Yeah, it's a lesson to be learned. What is that lesson to be learned? So let me say this to you. When you're encountering a mistake, when you're in a mistake, when you have made a mistake and you're looking back and reflecting on that mistake, when all those things have happened or is happening or going to happen, because you can see a mistake coming sometimes, you have to stop and reflect on what is the lesson to be learned in that mistake. There's always a lesson. And let me tell you something. once you learn that lesson in whatever that mistake is, you will never make that mistake again. China, what are you talking about? You just said you make a mistake every day. You sound crazy. No, I didn't say you would never make a mistake again. I said you would never make that mistake again. Why? Because you learned your lesson. So when you see it coming, you will know it's coming. Oh my gosh, last time I was moving so fast and I had this in my hand, I dropped it. Let me just slow down and take a deep breath and even if I'm going to be a little late, move a little slower. You know? Oh, last time I dated that girl, that was a mistake. She was crazy. Guys like to label women as crazy. Some women are crazy, but some women are reactive to how or what you did, and they're just crazy for that instant, and or their reaction was just overly done. It's not crazy, but you see this, you're like, oh my gosh, I am not gonna date this girl. I like her. She's sexy as all hell. She's whatever, but I'm not gonna date her because the last girl I dated that had those signs and those kind of actions, it led to this. So I'm not going to take that chance and do that because I'm pretty sure if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, but it's dressed like a chicken, it's a duck. So again, you make the same mistake, not mistakes. You make the same mistakes over and over again because you haven't learned your lesson in the mistake you've made. So with each mistake that you've made, with each mistake that you encounter, with each mistake you see coming, pause for a second and say, what is the lesson to be learned here? What's going on? All right. Thank you for chilling with China on a Wednesday afternoon into a Wednesday night. I appreciate you. As always, I like to end my show with Conquer the Energy by Fire Keys. It's a positive message to end your day, all right? And to start your night.
Life is so great, I see you conquer the energy. Life is so real, so
Fire Keys, pick up yourself, baby.
life is so great, I see you conquer the energy. But live for real, we think it's
That's right, life is the greatest. Conquer the Energy. Let me pull that song up for you one time. It's Fire Keys out of Kingston, Jamaica. New artist, but the song Bud was a positive message. Love you guys. See you guys back here tomorrow. I'll post what time I'm going live, okay? Thank you. Love you guys. Thanks for chilling with China.
Just a mistake, I'm real every time, every day. No bad energy, could have one box, could have she everything away. Fast life, you a chase, so what time still away. Hey, can't believe it, no remember the days, so much wrong we face in the race with a smile on my face. Hey, on the road, never build things, never gonna stay. One day, life is the greatest, yeah, conquer the energy. Life is so real, so we keep on spinning the wheel.
Shout out to my artist, the real honorable who logged on. Don Corleone, big up yourself.
We won't live for real, we keep spinning the wheel. No further rich road, we must dance and the conquer the sing our song to the world. It's our time, turn if you can spread our love to the boys and the girls.
Raj, big up yourself. Out of Kingston, Jamaica. Shout out to my cousin Ashley Kiana. The gorgeous Ashley, big up yourself, baby. Miss you. Ashley's one of my producers for the Chillin with China show. After the pandemic, hopefully we can get this going in a bigger, major way. We have great things going on, Ashley. Yes. Syndication and all that. Basically, be persistent and follow your dream. Just get up and keep doing. But do it with a purpose and a direction. And you'll get there, trust me. Success is there for everyone. You gotta figure out how to go there and how to get there and where you're going. If you don't know where you're going now, know when you get there. Bye, y'all. Thank you. Thank you guys for chilling with China for the first time that I went live on YouTube. I appreciate you so much. I'm trying to figure out how to end this. Hmm. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes. I had a great time. Hope you guys did too.